Pastorinius. Aoirioke te Nico faste bombi.
Sir, the mic is muted, sir. Okay, let's try that again. Yo, welcome back to whatever this is that I'm doing. Putting some more time into I Divine Cybermancy. And yeah, the pistol, I can't even say the pistol looks necessarily legally distinct from a Deckard pistol, but this is what they decided to roll with. And how's it going, Static? So in between the space of the last stream of this, I was able to clock pretty effectively that the story is not exactly going to be the highlight of this game. Like, it's not without nuance or anything, but it's whether by the translation or anything else, it's not exactly, you know, Shakespeare, as they say. So I took some time to sort of educate myself a little bit, both on the mechanics of the game and like what the heck is going on in the narrative of the game, so I can be a little bit, you know, less deer in the headlights on the entire thing. And as part of that, I actually restarted my character entirely, turned off auto EXP, and actually put some kind of intent into what I'm doing, which I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but mostly I found out that the beginning choice where the game asks you to choose 3 genetic strains is bullshit. You just choose 3 of meta strenum or whatever, and then you just hit the reroll button until everything's green, and then you roll from there. So that's what I did. And then after that point, I've just been kind of putting focus into endurance, accuracy, endurance for more health, accuracy for gun requirements, and then I've been putting in agility to move faster, and then like a, you know, point here and there into like strength for being able to carry more stuff, or hacking in case that's ever becomes necessary. This game is 2011 hyper mode in the Source engine, made by a French studio, and it is very much Walmart Warhammer 40k on top of all that. We don't need to worry about what he's saying. I basically stuck with all my same choices. I'm just gonna... It's pretty clear that there's like a path where you side with this commander and a path where you side with the mentor. The mentor says mean things to me, so I'm siding with the commander, even though he's like pretty much a jackbooted tyrant. But we're not playing too seriously here. Blah blah blah. We'll have to go somewhere and shoot people, I think, is probably the long and short. Yeah, Warhammer 499. Yeah, Warhammer 449 maybe, you know. But you know, it's not without like artistic merit or anything. It's very cool, but it's also very inspired by at the same time. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let's get this kicked off into a new mission. What? Okay, no, it just took a while to load. So yeah, I made a new character. I sort of built them in what's probably a proper way. And yes. And instead of being like, I think I was level 14 when I left off on my old character. Now I'm level 23 in the same spot, which I did through honest hard work and grinding. Which is to say, there's an exploit in the second mission where you can talk to somebody, get a bunch of EXP and money, and then just reset the mission, and you keep everything. So I did that a bit until I felt comfortable. It's not as much of an advantage as it might sound, because what you get doesn't seem to compare to the upper end of the leveling curve, but I just wanted to comfortably qualify for the Blade Runner gun and move along on my way. Oh man, everybody's got a text box. This is Dutch? I remember last time I saw Dutch, he was in lighter armor. Let's see. I hope the 7-day journey to come here was worth it. Listen, we don't have much time, so I'm going to get to the point. My kind of guy, Dutch. We are on the planet Sulaco in the Zeta 2 blah 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 blah. Rimina sent a special task force that arrived 2 days ago, but since then there's been no contact from them. The boss thinks the feds may have discovered the corporation's double cross. Easy now. The Federation sent troops. That means that they are here to purge. We're going to have to be careful. Also, the Jans seem to be on alert for some time. What you discovered during your operation suggests that they have figured out Rimina? Yeah. Rimina is somehow linked to Vindico behind the back of the Secreta. Boy, these names just roll off the tongue, and they all just sound more appealing than the last. So there's like, can you imagine somebody moving their heads like that when they talk to you? I can, but it'd be like some bald guy in like the parking lot of a grocery store who's like pissed off that I stole his parking spot or something. You know, like that's the only kind of person that would bring this sort of energy to their talking head. So either the Jans or the Coulters are having second thoughts telling the Secreta. Blah blah blah. Listen, I'm not here to deal with these internal struggles. Me either, actually. All I know is the Federation is here. We must eliminate them and prevent them from finding proof against Vindico. Yeah. So basically, our boss has sent us here to cover up some shady stuff he's doing. The world setting doesn't really make all that much sense, but there's a Federation that supposedly the titular E.Y.E organization was supposed to be part of, but they've been feeling a little uppity. But even within their own organization, there's the guys who look like this. They're all Templar-like, and then there's guys who are in like Chinese, Japanese-styled armor called the Jans, who we're beefing within our own faction. And our boss kind of wants to wipe the slate with everybody except for him and his, for unstated reasons. He's talking more about this factory or whatever. We'll say, okay, I get your point, though honestly I don't give a damn, because it's true. It's so true. We brought equipment with us, a comm station to keep in contact with the Secreta and the boss, and also an irradiating bomb to eradicate any proof of our actions here. The only issue is our numbers. According to our reports about the base, the automated defense system is most likely active and hostile. Well, we must discover why we lost yeah. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Sorry. I cannot stand these people going on and on about nonsense. Basically, odds are we go in there and there's the Hellgast, I mean the Federals, and then there's Chaos Demons, I mean Metastrenum monsters, or whatever they want to call themselves. And then we blast them. What's my speed debuff? Not so great. We'll go light. Welcome, worker. So one thing I learned is that... Here we go. Is that shotguns are, like, obscenely busted in this game. Like, these guys over here, well within kill distance. I would have to get twice this far away before this shotgun would stop being effective. So, I've been relying on the shotgun, and then I got the Blade Runner gun, if I can find it, for any kind of heavy armor enemies I run into. So they're forcing me to hack. I don't know why, but the game like will forget all your shortcuts every time you boot it, which is super cool. I still hate hacking, but hopefully this isn't a very difficult hack. As far as I can tell, it's like you attack to hit their HP. Mask decreases their attack. Scan decreases their defense. Shield ups your defense, and Overflow increases your attack at some defense cost. So usually, like, I don't know, I'll hit this. I'll like scan a few times to lower their defense. Hit Overflow. Oh, hitting the wrong button here. I want to scan to kill that defense a bit. He's killing my attack. This minigame sucks. And we'll try to get an attack in before his defense goes up again. And it's high enough now that I think I'm going to hit that again. Do an overflow. Oops, wrong button. Scan. Oh, I lost. I hate this fucking minigame. It sucks so much, but I don't know if there's like an easy way to kind of clear it. Probably like maybe I need to do more actions. But I don't know. It's rough, and it's forcing me to do it right now. The noises are so annoying. And my attack is 0. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna... I've been stressed out by the hacking game. There we go. This is gonna be a problem. Maybe I can find a different way in, because this sucks. It's literally the worst hacking minigame I've ever played in my life. It's so annoying. And it's possible that I just haven't increased my hack skill enough. And, like, that's the thing. Or there's, like, some trick to it that I'm not aware of. But... Scan... Shield, overflow, overflow, scan, hack. And you can be counter-hacked yourself, which results in this. So now I have to hack myself to get this removed. Oh, its defense is so high. There, we're unhacked ourselves. And I can try this one more time. Then maybe I'll look for a different way in, because this sucks. So he's got a ton of HP. What do we do? Let me kill his attack. Kill his defense. Try to get an attack in. He's killing our attack. God, that sucks. I really have to just, like, focus on it. Like, I can't multitask that thing. And there's a turret up there. But that's why we have the Blade Runner gun. These are problems I can understand. That said, it looks like it's going to be a pretty ideal situation for the shotgun. Why am I not being allowed through the door? It's because the tiny bug was in the way. The bugs needed collision after all. What do you have to say, little dude? Give me your ID. Where are your dudes? No information on file, multiple casualties. Sure, what happened here? Unknown force presence detected, multiple violent deaths, major malfunction, lost contact with Talion Squadron. Nope. Nothing else to comment on. This is definitely going to be a monster. Warp monster zone for sure. Radioactive burger. Sorry we're closed. I'm sorry too. Sorry, little guy, but they gave you collision and you're blocking the door. Okay, this is just a loop. He died for nothing. Ow. Oh, something's shooting rockets. Now for a little activity I call sitting in a corner waiting for my med kit to recharge. While I do this, I kind of wanted to talk about something completely unrelated. So a while ago, I had a friend of mine play Slitterhead, the new action horror-ish game from the newly founded Boko Studios, which is headed by I forget his first name, but Toyama of, good lord, is that it? That's it. Of the original creator of the original Silent Hill 1 and also the Siren series when he worked at Sony. He went indie with a bunch of other folks. They made a game called Slitterhead that came out last fall, I think. I was pretty excited for it, as were a lot of other folks. I knew it wasn't going to be like a Silent Hill game or anything like that, or a Siren game even. Like, I knew they were doing their own thing. And I had kind of planned my expectations accordingly. You know, I was more than happy to sort of buy in on whatever they were up to. So it came out, I got it on launch day. Is it was there probably like an upside down? No, it's not an upside down, but it's McHack, not McDee's. McHack was like, had to be pretty far at the bottom of the barrel of like made up McDonald's names they could have come up with. What do we call our legally distinct McDonald's, guys? There's hacking in our video game. McHack. Easy. Next subject. Didn't even try. Oh no. Get your junk in here. I wonder. No, I'm sure it doesn't mean anything else. I think I've been violently ejected from the table by the physics of perhaps a fry box or a soda carton. Did you know this was made in Source? I didn't. Couldn't tell. Source must just like provide some sound effects. They're like, yeah, sure. Anybody who wants them, help yourself. Or they didn't ask and Valve didn't care. What do we got down here? No monsters yet. Guess they're building tension. Yeah, yeah. My bad. You really gotta peep around every corner here. Those rocket turrets are pretty special. But anyway, I played a little bit of. I got Slither when it came out. Played about 5 hours of the game. Stopped playing it. Wasn't sure if I'd ever play it again. Like, I didn't regret spending the money per se. Like, I believe in the cause, even if the vision wasn't all there. But after I forced my friend to play the game and like they actually went through and played the entire thing, I felt a little bad, and it was time for me to cleanse myself of the cycles of guilt, and boot up again. Jeez. And actually, I don't know. 5 hours is a fair shake, but give it another shake, we'll say. That game's rough. Let me tell you. That game is really rough. But it grew on me a lot more than its initial impressions. Sorry, I'm gonna hold that thought. Hello? Serenity. I see. Welcome, traveler. Do you have time to listen to my tale? I'd really rather not. But sure. I'll stammer out a yes. This is the tale of the wolf spirit, which traveled from plane to plane to find creatures. When his task was done, he plugged them into his own spirit in a sort of never-ending waking dream. Not really alive, not entirely dead. It was his only way to combat his loneliness in the recesses of his mind, which was also the mind of a world. Or was it his prey? One day he met a man, one who must not be named. This man was searching for something. Without knowing why exactly, he followed a goal known only to him. He had great hypnotic power. The spirit wolf battled him, one absorbed the other, and the other became one. Were they fused? Did one defeat the other? It doesn't matter, because this man, or maybe this thing, finally knows what it is he seeks. Some legends tell of a spirit wolf sometimes appearing to lost souls. Still others think that is another entity, and many more do not believe in such tales at all. Cool. Felicity, welcome you with joy and peace in our temporary space. The tragedy of the artifact. No. Harmony, would you be able to listen to a legend? No. Okay, so I can say from my I divine research. Did they? Those ladies drain all. Oh, concentrating on saying no drained all my energy, which is pretty funny. Those ladies are referring to a lot of things, but the artifact is what Rimina is looking for, which is some MacGuffin that's going to ideally give him enough power to become a psychic god or something. The women have another meaning as to why they're there, but the short end of them being here means that there's definitely going to be monster encounters later, because they're pulled from the same. They're pulled from the warden. I'm just gonna call it what it is. So neat. I'm not sure if I needed to be down here though. My objectives. My mission objectives are blank, so I guess just keep trying to find the missing squad. Should have the revolver out in case I run into more turrets. I bet you I could hack. No, I can't even hack one of those doors. Merciful day. So now what? I gotta backtrack. Wait. I jumped down from there. Oh, okay. There's a ladder. So what was I trying to get at? So I don't know. Slitterhead, I've progressed to the point in the game now where I've gotten like the standard ending. I know there's like a proper true ending. I probably won't do it, to be honest. I feel like I've had my fill. But it's such a like true case of developers having like really great ideas but not even remotely having the means to accomplish those ideas. Because the game takes place in sort of a pseudo Kowloon walled city sort of deal. A fictionalized version of it. Holy shit, shut up. And it's very obvious that like at some point in like development that their hearts probably wanted the game to be open world, like just the whole city open for you to explore. But what you end up kind of being left with is a series of like missions that sit you into very small sections of the city, or even like small buildings within the city. And they kind of end up missing the mark of what could have been one of two paths as far as I see it. Let's finish talking to Dutch here first so I can keep moving things along. I don't care. The defense system. Seriously though, the reports you found deeply intrigue Rimina. He's asking questions about the federal cargo. Perhaps they found the Martian discovery, which is the artifact. But honestly, the idea of Federation deploying here sounds stupid to me. I don't care. The strangest dang thing is that this incident underground, all those dead people, and where's our scout team? Going to logs, I guess we're going to have some shitty surprises. Darn it. These guys, it reminds me of the mess on Possumos 24. Do you remember that? I'd like to say yes, but my brain's all messed up. Alright, I'm going to remind you. Oh no, I chose wrong. Your mentor, blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay, I'm going with him. Awesome. He's taking me somewhere. Yeah, like, in its best life, in the best world, Slitherhead would have been like a luxuriously crafted, open world, Kowloon walled city environment to you, for you to like mess around in. They were never gonna get that. Not with like, you know, indie-ish budget and first time kind of working outside of a Japanese corporate setting. I'm aligning the must align the parabola. What? Sorry. Huh? Parabola. I gotta align it. I just gotta straight up align that parabola. Okay. I'll go find the parabola, boss. It's probably over here. I think like a more reasonable thing that maybe we could have hoped for from Slither was like linear sequences, but like much more like lavishly designed and scripted. This is probably not outside, right? Yes, no? Probably no. Because what they ended up with in Slither was like very small number of environments to begin with, and what's in those environments is not super intricate or interesting, sad to say. So I kind of feel like they missed the mark there. Like visually it looks all right. It kind of does look like a 90s Hong Kong kind of deal. But in terms of like you moving through it, it just kind of becomes a blur pretty quickly. Parabola. Uh-huh. Please manually connect an auxiliary generator, start the process again. So now I probably have to go down here? Yes. I was just a little ahead of myself. So that was sad. Another kind of unfortunate deal with... Looks like a connection happening. Yes? No? Oh, did I do it? I guess I did it. Another unfortunate thing that happened is something I discussed while playing Labyrinth of the Demon King, where a game's combat, in my opinion, either needs to be like excellent or extremely simple in order to hold. The source ladder got me. In order to sort of like keep attention and entertainment high. So like just the quick idea there is that either the combat has to be so fun, you know, like a Doom 2016 or something, that like it carries the game all by itself, or it has to be like so simple, like a Morrowind, where its simplicity doesn't get in the way of what is interesting about the game. Hold on. The request requires a level 2 authorization clearance. Productive, happy day. Cool. And Slitherhead does not manage either. The combat system is not, I don't know, it's not exactly complex, but it's not simple enough that you can just sort of like no brain your way through it. But it's also not especially fun either. So it just ends up dragging quite a bit. It's also heavily reliant on parries, which is, I don't think very necessarily was a good idea for them. Like, it's one thing to make your game combat focused, sure, but then to also make your combat parry focused, like you really got to be like min-maxing your craft there, and they're not ready for that yet at Boca. What do you say? Am I defending him? Oh, there we go. Now I hear the warp monster friends. But will they join us? What's the mission say? It says Dutch. Come back to Dutch. I'm back to Dutch. I was expecting enemies, I guess. Oh, and now he's done. Crap, those Vindico guys jammed communications between Rimina and me. I also get the feeling they're attempting to black out the base. What did you learn? From what I understood, Vindico found something odd on this planet. Drilling underneath the Earth, after they received their Martian discovery, they found something highly dangerous. Rimina decided to send special forces to, well, let's say, deal some guys from Vindico. Our orders are simple. Get the hell out of here. There they are. There's the not xenomorphs. And then there's the not warp. I'm sorry, those are Tyranids. What am I saying? We'll try not to get killed by our own gun. Which honestly, I'm not sure if it needs me. Okay, I gotta tell you, this chain gun is way too heckin' loud. Let's try that. That's a little better. Still pretty loud, though. I guess that's one thing you don't have to worry about in E.Y.E. is your gun's not sounding beefy enough. Gonna chill here for a sec. I'd say that could still go down just a bit more. And then I'll probably have to turn it up again after this sequence is done. Could you not shoot me, my friend? It discourages me from fulfilling the protect objective. All right. The AI does not mind. I heard the AI described in this game as being like akin to multiplayer bots. And I think that sounds right. I trust in bullets more than prayers. These guys are really cool. I love how it just goes from the loudest fucking commotion I've ever heard to almost complete silence. Hello? Buddy, I feel like we could walk back at this point. Okay. Your call. guy has a way of always putting himself between me and whatever monster is like killing him. It's a singular talent. I hope this is the whole mission. I wonder if the, oh no. Didn't run out of ammo, it just stopped shooting for a bit. I hate the xenomorphs. For whatever reason, they are the most resistant to shotgun. Dutch, I don't care if it's in your face. Use the katana or something. You gotta have better options than just pistol butting it. The mission is a failure. Thank God. I couldn't be more pleased to hear it. Yeah, pardon. Yay! Guys, we failed. Can I leave? Situation unclear. Guess I'll restock on ammo. Monsters don't drop any, sadly. There we go. Can you tell me to leave? Oh, apparently our mentor's dead. Neat. That's a good way to find that out. These guys don't say anything. What? Now it's the elevator. Oh, I guess I gotta take whatever this is to the elevator. Fair enough. Can't let us off too easy. Oh, there they are. Those are probably the most dangerous of the warp monsters. The women. Oh, this is new. Hello. Are you here to challenge the statement I just made? What are you, like, Oh. Oh. Ow. I guess only one turret was on our side. Oh, maybe that wasn't a turret, but one of the women in white. Hey, don't shoot my cover. hardly fair. Oh, there's a button here. Alright, that was a little dicey. Why the screen like this? Which button is the shotgun on? Well, I'm. It's the thought that counts, Static. Oh, hello, friend. Shucks, I don't know how long I can handle it here. All right, I don't need to have to listen to like all the baby 5th grader dialogue. I think I'm good. Have objective point, will travel. Nope. Big guy doesn't like the Blade Runner gun. I think those are, maybe like insane members of our squad or whatever. And their armor might be too thick for the shotgun to work well. Why, yes, I do need more of that ammo. Ow. Everything's so easy to see down here. I can only imagine what the compression looks like. Or God will look like on YouTube. So it's like a Doom demon. That's special, I guess. Are we playing bombs? I like bombs. Oh, mission over. Amazing. Bro, they love quoting Winston Churchill in this game. I've seen like 2 or 3 quotes. Oh, you get shoved right into this then. Time for the restock. Hopefully, we fight some more humanoid enemies here. Those function in a way that, like, they will always drop, like, almost always drop ammo for whatever guns you have, regardless of what they were using. Oh my gosh, it's Dutch, he's back from the dead! No time to waste here. Federals deployed massive forces. Their shock troopers are here. And the Mentor is apparently also back from the dead. What's our goal here? We're looking for the artifact. Alright, peace. That's all you had to say, friend. Holy crap, man. Apologies to anybody watching in a dark room, but you're toast. Brother! Brother, he's already dead, brother. Okay. Well, you just stay there making sure. Oh yeah, so we're on Mars now, I think. So we also can add actually Doom to our list of inspirations. Something I think I realized with this game is that every map feels more like a massive multiplayer map rather than like a solo campaign map. Teleporters. Oh, these on the wall here? Okay. My name is Scrabway. Cool. Teleportation portals. Federals have installed teleporters in the whole sector. If you get close to one of the machines, you should be able to spot them, hack them, and connect them to ours. I don't want to hack, though. When you take one of these portals, you'll come back here to HQ. Okay. So it's essentially like a fast travel... Oops, wrong button. It's erased my shortcuts again. Peak design. Yeah, nothing to hack for the moment. So you find a portal in the world, and then you hack it, and it'll take you back to home base. Must I speak to you? Dutch is dead. Again. Underground Canyon. Federal owns the artifact and the Vindico infrastructure. We don't yet know if they are victims or accomplices. The forces are deployed. Bob, I don't... Yes. Are there any indications that the feds are using the parapsych horror stigmas? No. Cool. Here, Master, there are coordinates for the mess hall, the train station, the warehouses, where an agent of ours went to investigate some strange signals. He found a group of looters in the cave, members of the Black Ugly Rasta Warriors Space Pirate Fraternity. Okay. They showed themselves to be cooperative. Shaking my head. I don't know what to make of that. I guess we'll see. Right, whatever. So now we've got places to go. Oh. Hi, horse robot thing. Saw one of those in the first stage, I think. I guess now it's coming due. They don't have heavy armor, though. Oh, shh. That's kind of funny. That's less funny. Okay. Hard to say from here if these guys have heavy armor or not. Might be that I should switch to a, that looks pretty heavy to me. Might be that I should switch to a, sniper rifle as my other weapon, but, it should be fine. This one's technically closest and by its lonesome, so we'll go there. Hey, I really love this whole thing where I get ambushed without warning by a gunship. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that just being the new normal for the rest of this stage. Hopefully they're worth a lot of money at least. If I can find a safe alcove, I should check to see if I can spend attribute points or buy anything. But I'm thinking out here is not the space to do that. This is why we invest in our speed stats. Because holy shit. I looked away and you spawned. You can't convince me otherwise. These guys definitely have too much armor for this gun. That's not great. Because I can't even conceivably carry enough ammo. Boy. Basically, my shotgun bullets do nothing to these guys. This is looking like a cursed mission. And the respawn is pretty aggressive on enemy units. I tested it in another stage too. It's definitely one of those games where like it determines whether or not it can spawn something based off of whether or not the player is looking at it. So you can literally like glance away for half a second and that will allow them to spawn in a new squad of enemies. Alright, the shotgun is not going to work for this. What do we have that we could do instead? I don't think the Bosco is armor piercing. Or at least not compared to the TRK here. It has a crappy capacity. Could take the minigun, but that probably is also bad and heavy. Like something about this makes me think it's not going to go through armor. I guess the test I'll do is I'll take the high capacity sniper and we'll just try it against some of those guys. Kind of want to decrease my armor for more speed, but I think that's going to be a bad idea given the amount of explosives flying around. I'm gonna put more into hacking because I've learned my lesson there. And agility, and we're gonna go endurance. And for our cyber tech, I think I'll save it for this adrenal pumper because it gives me an endurance modifier, which I think should give me more HP. And then also increases energy recovery, so you don't run out after sprinting for a mile and then have to wait forever for it to come back. Okay, well, the robot horses don't like it, but they never did. So What I need is one of those soldiers on the ground. Okay, that works. Was this down twice, up twice? Are you fucking kidding me? Would you like to spawn another one on top of me? At least the gunship's mini guns don't seem to do much damage, but pretty sure if they start shooting rockets at me, I'll be in trouble. This is gonna be an unpleasant stage, isn't it? And it's like they've abandoned the charms of the megastructure too, so it's not, at least so far, it's not as interesting to look at. Maybe there's something really cool coming up. What do we got? What the f... Huh? There's something over there. I believe it shoots rockets. Not super excited to get closer. Cool, they're spawning people behind me. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, here we go. Is that like a cyber demon? It looked like it might have been a cyber demon. Thank you for spawning that on me. Hey, Kobe. I'm in the middle of a lot right now. But glad to see you be able to swing by, catch one live. Currently, what is exploding behind me? Currently, we've moved away from aping Blade Runner to aping Doom with our obligatory Mars stage, complete with cyber demons, like almost like legally problematic for them. It's just levels of just cyber demon. Well, I missed that investigate point. How do you even get there? And how is my clips for this gun almost gone already? flip. Would either of you care to drop ammo for the gun I'm using? The longer I'm out here, the longer... or the more likely it is that one of the gunships is going to spawn and cause me suffering. Oh, here we go. Here's a ramp. I might need to carry, like, significantly more ammo for the revolver at this rate. Because it's kind of critical for taking out those gunships. In this pointlessly vast stage. I figure they could probably get away with making this stage even bigger because, like, there's literally nothing happening in it. Just rock textures. Now, somebody said the Hollyweed Man guys were friendly? Okay, so the turret's been... something happened behind me. Turret's been hacked or whatever. This looks like one of our guys. Hello, brother. Howdy, what can you tell me? These looter twats, space pirates, the Rasta warriors are praising themselves because they have an antenna capable of hacking federal communications. Can we convince them to let us use that? Yeah, well, I tried without success, brother. Okay, I'll deal with them. Oh, there's a portal here. Whoa! Oh, perfect. I don't have to actually play the garbage hacking minigame. I can just walk up to it. Could not be a better situation for me. Now I can get my ammo back. Boink. We're gonna do more than probably is necessary. I'm noting that none of these guys look especially like they fit the gang image. Did you know I had 8 different children with 5 armed whores from Venus? Why would I be interested? I'm about to go on a rampage, I'm gonna tell you what. Cristobaldo. This is worse than Stalker has a faction called Freedom where they had a joke of, oh ho ho, Freedom smokes weed, and it was just like the most childish stoner humor. It was kind of embarrassing for the game. They had nothing to worry about, actually, in retrospect. What are you doing in my cave? There's no party here. Greetings to you, sir. Tips Fedora. I'm making a gesture since he didn't appreciate my friendship. I can't believe it. Goodbye. Well, now that they're all dead, can't I just use their array? Like, what's stopping me? And frankly, who cares? But I'm attached to this man now. Okay, I've broken free. I've emancipated myself from that person. That was odd. Whoa. I've discovered that, and I don't know if this is a thing with Half-Life 2 also, but in this game, you can like headshot guys and you'll see like the blood decal on their face. But I've been learning that that doesn't actually mean you've hit them in the head sometimes. Like, you do have to lead your shots, and even if the shot in the head decal shows up, it doesn't mean the bullet actually connected. Which is neat. But it was causing me a lot of confusion the first time I played, and I sort of figured it out when I restarted my character. Where are we headed? Is this even the right way? I don't know. Everything else looks mercifully close together. Oh, isn't... Would this be the communication tower they were talking about? I don't know, it looks like a water tower to me. I'm gonna find out there was like no reason to be up here. It's sure looking like there was no reason to be up here. Lots of robot horses. Yeah. Thing of it is, I think going that way won't get me what I want. Glad that it can fall on me. I think I have to double back this way. Come on, man. Come on, buddy. I bet you. God. If I looked to see what people's opinions were of this stage, I bet you I'd see a lot of shining endorsements for it. I bet this is a fan favorite. Can I get in this? I would love to get in the digger instead of walking exposed. They need a warthog in this game. So now I'm seeing like a hack thing come up. Maybe that's the... Maybe that's the communication? No. No shot that that's back where I was, man. The icon just didn't show up the entire time I was there, and it appeared after I left. That's so twisted. I'm definitely dying inside a little bit. Dude, stop! Get shot! Just get shot, please. I'm begging you. Make sure the revolver's reloaded, because I bet you... Cyber Demon respawn. I'd always like to keep this topped off, but unfortunately this is a game where if you reload early, you lose the remaining ammunition in the clip. They absolutely fucked me on this. God damn it. Well, time for the slow walk upwards again. Especially now that I'm out of energy. Oh, do I have enough Rosa for... Yes, I do. For another adrenal pump. Hopefully increase that regen. Ugh. Now that I got time on my hands, I guess I can fulfill my desire to rant about Slitterhead some more. Although I'm not sure. I mean, good ideas, just literally none of them executed as well as they could have been. It's sort of kind of long and short of it. Like, the combat just isn't quite good enough. Let's see. I have no choice but to focus on it because this is the world's worst hacking minigame. So let's... Okay, I lose that round. Try it again. It's got... Does it have even more HP now? Is it like randomized? Let's try this. Holy shit. No, I'm gonna get killed for sure. Oh. This game is rough. Is there a cyber tick I can... hacking capacities bonus? I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's good. Nervous control. That's for getting resurrectors back. Hacking bonus. That's more straightforward. Oh, man, I don't feel like I have a choice. Feels like a waste, but... I need to have an easier time with this mini game since it's forcing me to do it. Wait, can I do something like... Oh, every time I jump off it, it seems to like change its stats a little. Huh. Although it's not really ever coming up at like a particularly low amount. Yikes. Okay. What if we... I think the only way it has to increase its attack is to decrease its defense. Oh, I still lost. Are my stats are also random every time? It just rolls them, I guess. That must be where they decided to put some of the skill value weight into. I hate this. It's honestly impressive. I agree. Like I'm staggered that someone came up with a mini game as bad as this. It goes beyond any expectations I've ever had for a hacking mini game. And like I'm sure if you put like 5,000 points into the hack, that like your stats will be so inflated that it probably isn't like an issue, but then you suck everywhere else, and like the majority of the game isn't hacking, they just force you to do it occasionally. I think I should go this way if I'm not crazy. Because I don't think starting from the home base will get me to these investigate points. There's the cyber demon again. Why are those able to explode next to me with nothing to impact on? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I guess they're hitting the stairs just behind me. Can we take this fall? Mostly. Good for the Colonel. As if I didn't have enough to do. Come on. What am I supposed to do about that? Just have enough health, I guess. Don't know what did that. It's kind of funny. Like, oh, he's right here. Bet you this asshole's armored. Now I'm bleeding out. Well, you have a tracker on you, so would you mind just sort of playing Ring Around the Rosie with me while I wait for my medkit to recharge? Yeah, you can go that way if you like to. That's fine with me. Oh. Good grief. At least you get your HP back when you level. That was a lot more revolver ammo than I wanted to spend, but there's a portal up ahead so I can easily get my stuff back. So, yeah. Okay, I made the right call going this way, though. Let's go through the spooky temple. More revolver ammo, please. Every time I think I have, like, enough of these things, and then I'm like, maybe just one more this time. Maybe just one more. It's only been 1 more percent speed penalty. Wait a minute. This is not the right portal. Let me through. Here we go. Fair enough. Ultra failed attack? If you say so, man. Seemed alright to me. No way wait. Way through? No way through. No way through. Do I have to, like, destroy the ground? Or did I think I made the right call and I made the wrong call? Well, that sure doesn't work. Why did they have 2 gun turrets in here? Turn on our anemic flashlight. Really? Huh. I can jump high enough to hurt myself. Very cool. You'd think the cyber leg improvement that lets you jump that high would also, like, have shock dampeners or something. Well, I don't know if this is, like, something you could handle if you had explosives or something, but it looks like I've been cooked again. This time, though, at least there's a teleporter directly next to me. So we mitigate some of the pain and suffering. Yeah. Well, like, it's a joke, I guess, in the E.Y.E community, is that, like, your legs get messed up so much. Oh, I leveled up. That you want to focus on getting cyber leg improvements as soon as possible to help decrease that. And, like, I've got mine up to level 4, but It ain't good enough. I guess sometimes you can get lucky and they go down in one bullet. See, this is where I spawned in, and I didn't see... No notes. I didn't see any way... No. Yeah, there's no way through here. So where exactly does it expect me to go? Because I seem to reach a dead end. Unless something was hackable there. Let me bring a singular grenade. And I'll try it against this grate, because I guess the grate seems really suspicious. I guess that was a, you trigger that grenade. But it sure didn't blow anything up. So. I guess this was just the end of the line. Just a little portal too far away from anything to matter. I must be getting a decent amount of bros-offs for blowing up all these gunships and cyber demons. I might need to, I don't know, I feel like I should save up for more leg upgrades so I can move faster. Who? Literally who? Don't know what determines. Whether those guys go down in a single hit or like 4. They must have like weak spots or something. So do I gotta go down here? Alright, fine. Hide behind a rock. Yeah, the aggro range in this game is insane, so... half the time... Oh, there was a portal there that it just didn't want to tell me about until now? Neat. And then the other one respawned behind me. Very cool. Well, his face doesn't appear to be the weak point. I don't know why these guys are taking so much extra damage now. Where's the damn med kit? Ooh. Well, this is kind of cool. I wager that hole in the ground will come up in at some point. For artifact they dug up. Oh no, not women. Can't handle women, man. There's some true Gary's Mod energy on that shit. I gotta respect it. Two, they already respawned that dude. Oh man. Don't turn around. What do you got for me? So, they... Yeah, they kind of remind me of, They remind me of the chicks from the end of Deus Ex Human Revolution that were plugged into the machine. The Minority Report women. Except these ones run around and they have automatic weapons. And they are more dangerous to me than a gunship. No, on request aerial support. I wonder if they're like shooting at me through the walls or if they've got their own thing going on. Look. How come everybody else gets to have like a seemingly shoulder mounted rocket launcher? Where's mine? They didn't have this shit yesterday. Please, sir, can I have some ammo? Contact with the looter group. It's so funny that this game just calls like there's the government federation faction, there's our Space Marine faction, and then there's just everybody else is a looter. Covers all other parts of the pie, I guess. Also, this game has this really amazing system where weapons aren't like set to a fixed slot. So every time you re-equip, you change your guns or whatever, your hotkeys for guns are going to change as well. Based off of some unknown logic that I hold in too much contempt to learn. That's why sometimes you'll see me like swapping madly because I just fucking don't know where my guns are going to be at any given time. I saw that there was like a guide on like how to hotkey your guns correctly. Just go into the INI files to make these simple edits. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I would rather suffer than do that. Or my other favorite is how to get EXP and money easy. And it's just a link to a mod map. Oh, portal? Portal seems to be of the so close yet so far variety of portal. Nobody kill me until I open this portal. We've intercepted a signal from a Scrabble-Labadoo. Cool. Cool. You love to see it? Is this it? You want me to hack it? I want you to die. I want you to choke on it. Yeah, wrong button. Damaged AI. It doesn't look quite as strong as some of the other stuff. Basically, I feel like the strat is nerf their attack until their attempts to buff their attack sends their defense to 0. Then we try to get a few hits in. If this looks excruciating, I have good news. It is. Die! Ugh. Okay, that does seem to be the strategy. It's just grinding and painful. Submit my query. I'm gonna have to actually read this because I had to, like, pay blood price for it. I'm linking the drone to the survey in the Alpha class zone. Is there anything real? Invasion information. Uh-huh. So, Secreta is us, the Space Marine guys. Other life forms detected. Possibility of meta-sterumic force, which is warp demons. Artifact information. It's currently in place behind the portal. Alpha class zone. Alarm triggered approximately 10 minutes ago. Invasion in progress. Alpha class access zone position. Whew. Main access control console position sent to your interface. Secondary access position unavailable. Failure. Cool. Oh good. I have to hack again. I have to hack again. The whole game, like I don't think I've had a forced hack. And now Mars is just full of hacking. I feel like they punched that guy in the throat like several times before they had him read his lines. Thankfully, the robot horses were kind enough not to swarm me while I was doing my hacking. Well, actually, if you guys want to leave, I'm fine with that too. Not fighting you is also a really good sounding thing to me. Oh, there's no way out of here, is there? Okie dokie. You can't trick me. I know you all just spawned in while I wasn't looking. You miserable bastards. That's why he only has like one line, because they hurt the poor boy too badly. This is a problem for me. Oh, thank God for this little gun. The hell is this, a DDR pad? What am I investigating? The stoplights? This little scrabba guy? Beep beep. Beep beep bop. Biz biz beep. Oh boy, how long will this go for? Is he trying to say Yog Sotha? I'm gonna fix you in my own way? My reward for that conversation was pretty rough. All right. Next point. It's either like, yeah, it's either like DDR, or it's like maybe it's a Beat Mania thing. Maybe you can get Carmella dancing going on that. Do I age myself by saying that? Don't answer. Oh, these are like the most ridiculous looking body bags. And urinals. Amazing. Is this it? Did I investigate whatever you wanted me to investigate? Am I gonna leave and then like 30 minutes later you're gonna put a quest marker in this building? Who knows? I'm not sure if they see me or not. Odds are yes. Damn, a failed attack. You hate to see it. What? Oh, here we go. No? Huh? How do I get in? How do I hack the console? Ow. Boy doesn't know his own strength. Okay, bet I can hop up these with my cyber legs. Hopefully it's worth my time. Not sure what you would do if you couldn't do this. 'Cause that was just barely within the limits. Well, you wouldn't have to worry about it because there's just not a gosh darn thing going on up here. I want the Predator backpack gun. I want it. Okay.
Isso é o feo. Me passei isso.
Like, is this a door? I don't... You gotta let me in. Can't hack... Can't hack two of the console unless you let me in. Fuck. Somewhere around here there must be a spot where I can go underground. And then maybe climb up to it. That looks closed as heck. All these pods look closed. It's just me and the gosh darn robot horses around here. Maybe the DDR pad can be activated? Maybe it's a lift that goes down? X marks the spot. Killing me is also acceptable. I would also be fine with dying. Oh! Wait, no, I went in here. It was nothing. Okay, maybe there's a way down from inside here, though. That I did not notice, because I wasn't thinking to look for it. Can I, like, go down a toilet? I think we'd about deserve that. Nope. Just urinals, and because there's no toilet set up, people just shit all over the floor. That's the wage. That's the real price of corporate greed, you know. They're making a statement here. Galaxy Night Club? Only 200 bros-offs. What, for the whole club? What a deal. Speaking of bros-offs, up to 71. Does he save for leg or improve his heart? He doesn't know. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I just need to... Maybe it's stupider than I think. Maybe if I just walk close to where it says hack the console and activate the hacking menu, it'll work. I thought maybe we could find common ground. Doesn't get any closer than this. Okay. Somebody throw a grenade next to me. Buddy, I am in the middle of something really long and complicated. It's alright. It's just my precious moments alive on this earth. Ugh. Can I hack from... Nope, wrong button. Uh-huh. New ways to make the hacking minigame even more painful than before. Oh, buffed his defense. Come on, you know you want attack. If you want that attack, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Oops, wrong one.
Isso, Phil. E fazer isso.
Oh, man. Alright, well, a door opened. It wasn't the console, but maybe I can get in now? Yes. Hi. Jag Herda. Hail to you, member of the Secreta. I heard you were in the vicinity. I've been waiting for you. What do you want? I've been thinking that you were, how should I say, a renegade. Am I correct? What is it you're trying to say? Well, let's say my superiors have heard about you. I'd rather not listen anymore. I've already picked an ending route. Sorry, buddy. Can I do a lazy hack? No? Okay. Once more into the fun zone.
Isso, Phil. E fazer isso.
Did I hack the wrong thing? I want to die. Underground access code is what I needed. I may have hacked the wrong thing. Or I lost, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. Even putting all my focus on it, I have no fucking clue. Good. Main access open. Neat. Okay, and that's predictably the giant hole in the ground. Ow. Hello. Okay, I'm leaving. Running with my needle out. So that my needle recharges. I'll use my clone Nujutsu. Maybe that'll get them off my back. There's actually like a suite of psychic powers, but like I just haven't had the spare resources to even like consider investing in them. It definitely feels like a game where they really want you to be grinding in some way. But I don't wanna. I'd rather not. Yay! Just gotta go down, 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 down. Into Goblin Town. Give me that. Give me that shit. Thank God there's a portal down here, or else I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't restock. I'm missing could probably just jump down and I'd be fine, most likely. But why risk it? Let me just adjust my mic there. And I miss out on this spiral staircase? Amazing. These kinds of things are a little bit dubious in like a first person game, at least like a PC one, where like me walking down a spiral staircase is holding W and like constantly like panning my mouse like gently to the left. It's not very smooth, right? Just an interface thing, I guess. Thank God. Time to stock up. Okay. Take some of that. Really, by rights, we shouldn't need much more sniper rifle ammo, so more revolver ammo, please. And let's check my other situation. Haven't leveled. Have enough points here for the adrenal pumper. I want to check something. Current health 138. Levels the adrenal pumper. Okay, whatever bonus to endurance that rendered, it doesn't seem to have translated to my health points. Good to know. Uh, this, I think. Actually, let me go back here. And I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, I think, before hopefully finishing this stage from hell. Okay, we are back. Well, as soon as I loads up. There we go. Damn, the way it fades in, I feel like like the game like legit stopped running while it was all tabbed and like reloaded the state or something. That was weird. Anyway. Hopefully we don't have too much more to do here. Given that we're going into a pit in the ground, there might be like monster enemies down here. I maybe should have brought a shotgun instead, but I don't know. I say that and then it's... Oh, there's another armory down here. That makes it a little bit easier. Go away, please. I'm not in the mood. What's happening? I don't really want to talk about it. Talk to me. You'll feel better afterwards. I came here to find my wife. She was on a mission for our boss on Mars. That's a pretty positive thing to come look for your wife, especially for a looter. Lebowski. Problem is, when I finally saw her, she was in one of our ground operation vehicles at the edge of a large chasm. Wow, some of the responses are pretty classy. Top-notch humor. Whoa! This game loves women! Okay, so she's dead. Amazing. So basically... There's a lot of harsh opinions being held. This is a gamer's game, I gotta say. Oh, not werewolves. Alright, get the shotgun. Out of my pockets, other ammo. Our friendship is over. Wow, it looks just as big down here as it did out there. Very exciting possibilities. Kind of Quake looking? I don't know. Oh. Lots of werewolves. At what point they also must have wanted to be a Vampire the Masquerade game. It's every game. It's the Omni game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do down here except for, I guess, find the artifact. That looks ominous enough. Surely that's like a Stargate or something. Okay, we're not friends. I get it. Can't tell what I'm looking at here. Dragon heads? Something? Please, sacrifice me. Do something. The Doom Gate. I was afraid of that. I was very afraid of that. A room that exists for the fun of it. A very large room. And yet, not deep enough that it can't block out the enemy's amazing comms chatter. This also makes me think of, and I never played it, so I don't know why. Are these, like, skull enemies? I can pick them up. Oh, they're like decorations, I guess. Look a bit like tarantulas or whatever from Zelda. I Okay, this is a room. This is a box. Better luck next time. I never played it, but this is like areas kind of reminding me of like the brief bits of gameplay I've seen from Jericho. If anybody remembers that game from like the 360 era, it was like Clive Barker presents Jericho. It was like a fucking single player squad shooter game or something. Something that just did not seem to make a whole lot of sense when combined with Clive Barker. As far as I know it. Yeah, the deep cuts. As far as I know, that game flopped horrendously, and like Barker never made a game again. Oh, look, it is King. Yeah, I remember the box art looking like I remember it looking like it was going to be something interesting, but then like getting gigapanned. Is this the Hi, Santa. Are you the God Emperor of mankind? Is that what we're doing here? You are dwelling in my tomb, human. I'm more visiting your tomb, actually. I am the immortal king, and this is the tomb of my folk, the immortal king folk. Do you wish to join the army of the dead? Yeah, oh yeah, I'd really want to. He doesn't lie. Yeah. Sorry, brother, I got resurrectors. Let's try this conversation again. No thanks, but I'd like to know more about you. What can I say? I buried my people in this place, and I stay here to survey them, as any good king. Period. But some humans troubled my sleep. Some time ago, people clothed like you went here with great purpose to take the unique. Oh, the translation's doing a number on me. And other humans came, different ones, but with the same goal. Is that the name you give to the artifact? They indeed called it this way. Listen, I like you, human. I will teach you the path. But in exchange, you must sacrifice 27 humans in my name. Sorry. Do it, and come back to me when it's done. You mean I gotta take the lift all the way up to the top? Oh, wait. He's got a portal in here. I don't have to take the lift. Well, fair enough. Surely I could just walk out the door, and I don't really want to change my equipment to get the rifle out, so we're just gonna... What the fuck? Oh, right. Was that 2? What the Hello? Humans for sacrifice? I'll have to employ my trick of looking away and then looking back again. To spawn more friends in. No? Not this time? Only when I need these bastards? Alright. Not leaving me with a lot of choice here, so... like half equip. I won't strip all of my shotgun ammo off. This should be fine. And which one of these damn doors? Maybe if I go through the... Nope. The gang stays dead. If I recall... that's a horse. What I need are people. No matter how far you are from those explosions, it's a flashbang every time. What the hell? I can kill 27 gunships pretty quick. Dude, please. I beg of you. A cataphile? I killed a cataphile? Good, I think? That's crazy. Wonder if I just like I can just spawn camp some guys. Yeah, those aren't human. The shot is lead though. Oh, there's a little guy. Oh, man. I definitely have not been keeping count. Hacking. You know what? 2 points in hacking for good measure. I wonder if it'll politely inform me when I have killed 27 dudes in the Good King's honor. Oh, God. Any more? I feel like there should be more. This is inane. Was definitely had been hoping that getting into the tomb was the home stretch. Can I? No, I cannot. That little sun is gonna stay there, shining on. Where'd you come from, buddy? Alright, fair enough. Not the right gun for you. Maybe I should activate that portal just for funsies.
You saw Phil.
Collect
I
all of
said
them.
you saw.
See, I'm not convinced I would survive the drop, though, so... Fastest way there is still probably on foot, however. Let's get my meds out. Cyber Demon will probably spawn by the time I get down there. I can probably handle this much of a drop, though. Oh yeah, no problem. Wait, how can I handle that drop? But one of my own jumps that doesn't go as high can't be handled. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I was looking for one of you. Huzzah! All teleporters accounted for. Ugh. What if I go back to the teleporter? You know what I can do? I go back to the teleporter in that one little base area. That seemed to have mostly just soldiers walking around it. Which was... this one? Maybe? Nope, nope. That's where I just came from. So... nope. Let's make it like the very last possible option. That would be... that'd be in keeping with my luck. Nope, those are horses, not people. Oh, that's more like it. So I figure I just amble around here until it feels right. Or, God tells me I've hurt enough people. I don't know. Wonder if I could like. Wonder if porting in and out might refresh the spawns too. That might be a quick way. Oh. No one down the hallway. These guys get respawned enough. Yeah, I guess I just have to try it. I wonder if the king will give me a status update if I talk to him. Like, you're this many corpses until the finish line. Do I really have to, like, I actually have to jump on your lap to talk to you? That's crazy. Oh no, he just won't talk to me. Guess that means too many people are still alive. This really is a game. The only really good option here is theoretically this one. So let's just check and see. One is better than none, but not exactly what I'm looking for. A few squads would be nice. That is not what we're getting. I guess I just bounce around portals. What about... Here we go. One guy at least. Seems like there's more going on, but that's like it's roundabout. Where I think the viewpoint from the gang camp is. Ugh. This guy just appeared out of the ether. Ah. Ah! There we go. Holy shit. He's trying to steal. He's stealing my kills. I think he's gonna kill me. Must work for the king. Sheesh. Alright, I've had enough of this spot. Time to swap again. I played a little bit of Necromunda Hired Gun, which is like the latest game that this developer's made, and they've gotten a lot better about certain things since I Divine here. What was it? Here. Nobody would ever think to make a stage like this. For, I don't know. I don't know, what do you want to call it? For better or for ill? Like, there is something to say about, like, pointlessly vast levels, but maybe with better sign pointing, or if not better sign pointing, don't give me a mission, an MMO mission of like killing 10 wolves for their wolf pelts here. That's my only request, I think. I don't know, man. Are we getting close to 27? Does he even mean... I hope he means 27 people up top. If there's like some secret room full of humans in the crypt, I'm gonna be real sad. Skeletor, please. Speak with me. Tell me I'm done. Okay, you accomplished your task willfully, human. Portal's active. Hurry, your fate and choice are waiting for you on the other side. You may lose a person dear to you. Don't care, I have no such things in this world. But first we should restock on ammunition. Because gosh knows what's coming next. Take a bit of this, a bit of that. Get rid of this. Bring back old shoddy friend, in case there's more werewolves. Or, you know, werewolf-like things. And you know what? I think we need more revolver bullets. Yes, we do. Okay. Now, I get this. I'm thinking that archway I ran into in the beginning is probably the portal he's talking about. Oh, is it connected to here? It sure is. So I'm gonna head down to the portal, or the big archway that I think is a portal. Yeah, it's open. Please let this be the end of the level. I will give anything to never come back to this stage again in my life. It really sucks because, like, if anybody who's just tuned in for this, you'd think I'd hate the fucking game, but like, I really like the other stages I've been to. It's just this one sucks. Question your mentor about the artifact and eliminate him. Do not worry. I didn't expect to see you so soon, my faithful disciple. The artifact isn't here anymore. I'm beginning to think it hasn't been here for a while. I'm even wondering if it was ever here. You're lying. What are you doing here with those Gians? I see Rimina took over your soul. It is quite regrettable. I don't claim to know anything about the artifact. I just find everything very strange. The veil of illusion hovers over the future, and even the very existence of the supposed artifact. You're talking about illusions, lies, but you didn't tell me that you were going here too. Jans, our enemies? Come on, we're all from the Secreta. Our internal war has lasted long enough already. The only one harmful to our venerable masters is Riminal himself. Why should I trust you? Instead of 1,000 words, I could say my fence. Do as I taught you. Feel, see. Oh, goodness. Ask yourself what your. Wow. Your eloquence is incredible. Your charisma never weakened, but it doesn't work on me anymore. Farewell, master. I should have rethought this plan. He's got so many dudes with him. Ow. Don't shoot me. It hurts. That's not fair. It unmapped my stuff again. Can I just, Nope. Not allowed to go back through the portal. Strange. Strange that. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is a very bad situation they just tossed me into. Hey, the mentor's dead. Ding dong. Empty. No, sir. I shouldn't have done that reload. Well, see, here's a difficulty. That's all my revolver ammo. And I don't feel... The flashlight, as pitiful as it is. Oh, thank God. More revolver ammo. Now we're back in business. Yum yum. Where'd all the bad guys go? Oh. Probably just around the corner? No? I guess it's hide and seek then. Oh, there we go. He's got space shields. He's trying to unmake me at the very end. Hey, hey, quit it. It would be really excellent if you would just die. This guy's got incredible amounts of health. Crazy. This stupid game. Map and remap to get the things that we unmapped from you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now I'm out of ammo. This one guy is such a beast. Buy us a resurrector back. I don't feel like melee is gonna work out so well for me. The problem is... This stage is just gonna be thrilling to the end. Finally. I feel super confident that most people hate this stage. Good God. Put all this back in. And let's talk to the big boss. Okay, artifact is gone. Congrats on killing your mentor. Yes, yes, it was very fun. So he wants to kill more of the Jians, so they may have the artifact. We have to go to the main Jian temple and verify whether they have the artifact and make them pay for their betrayal, even though we've been actively planning their death. More so than they seem to have been doing the same thing on their end. But let's not nitpick the details. Sure, I'm super ready, totally ready. Got no money, so I may as well be ready. This is a Mortal Kombat set, is what this is. Holy shit, are you kidding? So they're already shooting. And it's cool that our gunship can, you know, fight back, but the rockets are directly in front of our weapon box. Crazy. Yeah, well, you guys are gonna have to wait. Cannot have a repeat of having no ammo against a bunch of armored dudes. What amazing dulcet tones. Oh dear, the action music is starting. Maybe this will be a really short stage. He said, hoping against hope. Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why don't I be like my brothers? I'm gonna regret this. Come on. Get in the ammo slot. Now the weight isn't as bad as I would have thought. I mean, it's not good, but I was definitely expecting worse. $500 rounds per? Surely. It's got a scope. That's funny. Hey! Guys, they're not moving anymore. This might actually work out for us. But that said, I don't know where they want me to go. I guess I just kill everyone, get the flag back. Yeah, this bum side temple ain't got nothing for me. Man, maybe I should... Oh, I'm gonna fucking literally want to kill myself for this later. Well, why don't we switch to heavy armor for our... Oh, speed mouse must be 95. I see. Well, can you let me... No. What are you talking about, game? Ho 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 ho! So, if you go over the hitherto unknown 95% weight limit, the only thing you can do is just have all your gear stripped from you, so you can re-equip from scratch. That's cool. That's very cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. One more little friend? Okay. Oh, yeah. The cycles of pain. $100 bullets for one guy seems reasonable. Afraid to pick up an ammo. That said, this is working out all right. Who's shooting that? I appreciate this weapon. Marksman. This is my dedicated marksman rifle. Up the stairs. Eh. Can it be illegal if I'm picking up the ammo on the way? Going above? Whoa. These guys are definitely beefier. I should heal. It unequipped my med kit. Pardon me. Rethinking some things. Can't believe it unequipped my goddamn med kit. Just when you think I has taught you enough in the lessons of pain. Nice shuffle, buddy. Hold him back for me. Grumble, grumble. Wish I would. Wish I had the. Whoa, they just spawned in. Wish I had been given the oversight to increase my medical skill more, but this is definitely a grinder's game. Knights with shotties. It was my primary weapon up until everybody decided they wanted to wear armor. And then I had to retire it. But I dearly loved being a knight with a shoddy and killing other knights with shotties. Although to be fair, most of the enemies are the Federals, which are just straight up hellgassed. My paint? Who? We're friends? Who are you? Are you, like, hiding in the shadows? Doing a ninja thing? Hello? You get down to the end of the road? I mean, he sounded like he was right next to me. Like, does this open? Not right now, it doesn't. Excuse me, I'm lost. Lost child here. Whoever called out to me in threat, could you please make yourself known? Huh? Does this door open? Is there something down here? No? Just more doors that I assume don't open. Are you my friend? Oh, you seem like my friend. I killed a good and caring daddy. Somehow I doubt that. I have the vague impression of movement in that general direction. Oh, this guy's very strong. This guy doesn't give a fuck. Oh, okay. That was probably like the gun equivalent of having like loosened the lid for the Blade Runner gun here. Well, anyway. Now is the way forward open? I would think so. stuck. Oop, 88. We're getting too close. Is this the only... Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Okay. Hey, you don't have to tell me twice to leave. I will take a stage with brevity after the last one. Yes, I've been inundated with guilt. Cycles upon cycles of it. Oh, I almost blew that guy away. That would have added to my guilt, man. My guilt can't take any more of that. Be careful. Or my conscience, even. Listen, it's a very real emotion that I definitely feel. Huh? Is my evil boss gonna betray me? Ah, he's trying to blow up my plane. Don't do that. I like that plane. Oh, yeah, that's him. That's my evil boss. Oh, wait, that's not my evil boss. That's just a guy. It's really hard to aim straight when you're minigunning me. I can also do this. Hey! Was that him? Perhaps not. No, I don't want to be blown up by a grenade. Let's just check and make sure. Yep, let's buy a resurrector there. That was a good timing. You've been killed by a Coulter Day. Neat. Perhaps this is too far away. Come on, guys. Gentlemen, do you even care about what we're here for? These fucking Shadow Nobunshin clones, man. Oh, finally, one with some ambition. I see his shield activating, but... just go over here. My unmotivated clones. I wonder if there's a different fire mode on the minigun. That would be pretty funny. No. I was hoping there would be full or auto. These clones are ass, man. Look at them. Maybe it's just not in their job description. Ugh. Shoot. Who are you? I think the game's about to end. You know how happy that makes me. Still, that was an alright stage, other than the amount of health those suckers have. Friendly werewolf? How can you see me? I am invisible. Not so much. I'm a pure spirit. Neat. I will teach you the technique of the hypnotic door. What? What? To teach the hypnotic technique using hypnosis. Okay. I don't really want to talk to you all that much, I'm afraid. It is absurd. Well, if you're insane, you got nothing to lose by speaking to a creature like me. Either it is reality and it changes nothing, or this was all in your head and there's nothing to fear. Either way. Was it all a dream? This conversation is starting to scare me. We better stop here. No, you see, I want to equip myself first, so if you... See, I gotta equip myself first. So if you run over there by yourself, it might not work out really great. What are we at? 89? Can't possibly take any more. Couldn't eat another bite. Oh, there's a lot of eliminates. I may not have the right weapon for this job, but we'll see. Boss? Not in. Goodbye, friendly werewolf. You were, like, never gonna make it, man. What the hell? Okay. That's rolling really far. Man, these guys don't like to die. Holy. They are just the best tossers. My face! Not the cycles of guilt. Oh, man. Hello. Ah, I see you're still dreaming. Who are you? It's unimportant. What you experienced was not real. You only dreamed a glimpse of the future and the manner in which you are destined to fail. Yeah. So the problem with like dying without resurrectors in this game is that you can come back as you were more or less, but you gain a fatal wound, which is like a permanent debuff until such time that you can remove the debuff through like costly research stuff. So let me think. I don't know if the minigun is gonna do right by us here. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it'd be all that worse than 90 to 120, but this has armor piercing, perhaps. Let's see what happens. Probably bring a lot of ammo for this. I mean, this thing's got practically... If I look at this, 222 to 260 versus... I mean, I guess I don't really need this stupid gun if the pistol's gonna do more damage. Do I just, like, shove my pants full of revolver ammo? We just hope we can make it through. This seems silly. Seems extremely silly. But we could do more. I feel like I'm gonna regret this very quickly. Yep, equipment looks great. Or do I have points to put towards anything? I do. Not that much will matter at this point in the game, I would think. What about my Brosoff? Not too much. Hello? Cycles of guilt? Is that you? Some of these elimination targets are en route. Better reload. Let's not have any of that. Whoa. Don't spawn behind me. That is bullshit. Get him in the head, and this guy goes down not so bad. Trick is, you know, lining up that headshot when you're getting blasted. Uh-huh. What the heck? It'd be nice if they all spawned with the same gun as me. That's so dumb what I'm looking at right now. That's not great. That's not my ammo. It very well might. Thankfully, I have 11 of these resurrection thingies. Gosh, this guy's got a lot of HP. He does not need to reload like I do. Gonna be quite the stage. Medkit overdose, losing last health. Very fun. Okay. Fuck you. Oh, I can't wait to do like 4 or 5 of those. Just have to stay ahead of the resurrector curve, I guess. Can't see what any dang thing is. Alright, cool. At some point I might have to retreat to an armory to restock on ammo. Oh God, don't come up here. There's like no fucking cover anywhere in this wonderful space. Is he hitting? He doesn't know. Oh, he's got clones too. Oh, that's not good. Blub. Killed by Shinji. That's one way to do it. Okay. What I think I want to do, because some of these guys are so far away, is I will actually bring this sucker. Let's see how that goes. Wonder if that death used a resurrector. Yeah, it looks like it must have. Oh, no, no, no. Just gonna let that guy run over there if that's what he wants to do. Huh. Went through. Dude, that is not fucking acceptable, man. Wonder if I can sneak, quote unquote, by. Guessing so. Ouchie. No, don't shoot me. I swear I'm innocent of any crime. Time to take the long way around. Whoa! Hey, this ain't the easiest thing in the world to shoot. Who blasted me? Oh, man! He blasted me fucking far. Cool. This one has infinitely more health than the ones we were fighting at the Mars area. Please. Dude. What is even happening? Why is my screen just a complete unreadable mess? What? Who fucking made this call to have flashbang rounds? Whoever did, I hate you. I hate you more than anything. Fucking kidding me. This is gonna be a long, grinding battle. Who thought this was the play? Just asking? It's like looking into the mind of an infant child. Like, what would be the best final stage? I know that's harsh, but they hit me first. Probably don't have time to stop at that armory. It'd probably be better just to, at this point, like, full die rather than attempt it. It's the kind of calculus we're playing now. It's a fucking clone, no less. No, I'm quite alright, thank you. So let's see, one more target here. I don't know if this is our boss or if we kill this guy and our boss shows up. This is gonna be rough. What the? Oh, I've been misled, I guess. I thought this guy was in this room and then we died. I'm tragically mistaken. Switch to this. And change the fire mode so it shoots a bit faster. Because we're just kind of spraying and praying, I guess, at this point. Okay, so I gotta go all the way back to the mess that was back there, I think. And somehow push my way through. Better save the rest of my, better reload. Ow. Come on, little revolver. Perfect, perfect. More bullets. He must have, like, either... He must have teleported or something after, like, I killed... Why is this one such a badass? Must be like an officer or something. Sorry? The best pawn in the entire kingdom? There's a master, huh? They come in all shapes. Can I restock? Thinking we should restock. Final push, I hope. Maybe I won't go into that particular alley. That was not him. There's a new one. Okay. You defeated my pillars! Huh? Freaking clones. Was he like crouched down behind the wall, just waiting to spoil my day? Just like that other clone? Man, Attack of the Clones. Or maybe this is just like, I gotta go through here to reach the final boss room. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Nope. How? Yeah. Okay. Let's get our final, hopefully, final top off. One more of you. And whatever. One more of you. Are you... Supposed to be another, like, transition point. I'm assuming he's not just... What the... What? Huh? Oh. Interesting. Do I have oxygen? Question mark? Just in case I do. This is weird. Why would I... Oh. Hi, everybody. What a interesting final battleground. And he's dead. I wasn't expecting that to go so smoothly. Leave. It's the credits. Thanks, guys. I guess I'll leave. Campaign results. Ending with a Conan the Barbarian quote. Very, very cool. Oh. Interesting. I guess technically, that was just an instance version of the HQ. This is the normal HQ. Nobody seems too worse the wear from me shooting up the entire temple. Hello, friend. What commander? The one who's in this office. This office has been empty for years. We only see you going in here often and you talk to yourself. No one dare tell you. Your mentor? You're talking about the same person. He died before you went in the cave. Killed by rebels. He was in fierce combat against... What the... Did he just decide to talk like Yoda all of a sudden? What? You must be wrong. You can't be telling me I'm stuck in cycles of guilt. Uh-huh. That is the main thing going on in the story, is that our player character, our shitty boss, and our mentor are all the same person, and we are in some sort of hypnotic fever dream or something where we are trying to rationalize our guilt away or explore different ways we could have made choices, but it's not it's neat enough, but it's not again, it's not Shakespeare. You just come from office 7? Thought that was closed and empty for a while now. Weird. Yes, so for a while they're going to drive home. This is the big reveal that we're a crazy person who's been hallucinating or something all the events of the game. Which honestly, it might hit pretty decently if you say you're playing by yourself or something and you're reading every little log, if you're the type of person disposed to do that. But there is a lot of just this is their first kind of game release, and it's one of those Slitterhead. It's one of those games oh, we have a lot of really huge cool ideas, but we're not necessarily gonna execute on all of them perfectly in this first run through. Can you help me out? Why not? Here's the problem. I find myself dreaming of a mysterious man in a weird place I don't know at all. This man tells me things I don't necessarily understand. What does he tell you? Because for me, he tells me that we're going to... Oh, wait. Receiving an important transmission. Okay. Hey, it's the artifact. We love that thing. How do I get to it? You wouldn't... Game, you wouldn't be asking me to run all the way to where I just fought the boss, right? Oh, the things we do for a credit roll. What I'll try to do is I'll hit this armory and I'll just strip off everything and get into the lightest armor so I can move faster. That was my mistake for thinking that this was a wrap. I mean, I do think it is a wrap, but I think this is just the epilogue section. My My hand on the keyboard hurts from how long I've had to just be like holding down W and shift. This game has not been kind to it. Maybe there's an auto run and I just never knew, but probably not. Go away. I have to fight something at the very end, which I don't think, but if I do, well, hopefully my 4 bullets can do the job. This is a much more agreeable speed. Oh yeah, the women that we would occasionally fight, the women in white. I think they're supposed to be our character's wife, who in our evil pursuit of power, we ended up sacrificing to try and get the artifact or something like that. So that's why she appears as like just like a ally of the warp monster faction to come and try and Uzi us down because we were kind of an ass. Can't sprint underwater. The artifact is a gate, I guess. Am I through? Oh, I have to press activate on it. Oh, now they're really gonna lay it out. Distrust what you believe. Ask yourself who you are. Word. Are you lost, or have you already been lost since the very beginning? Don't you think that right here and right now could be the exact place and exact time of the supreme perception? Perhaps it is time to accept truth itself. Talk silently and listen to the void. Your old friends tell very different tales. No one can tell who's right or wrong, who's mistaken, or if any of them really know the truth. Were you dreaming? Are you imagining this? Do you think there's some reality, some strange truth to this place? Have you followed the path well? Were you attentive during your journey? Sometimes, a rebirth, a new beginning, can allow you insights necessary to approach the ultimate goal. But sometimes, the snake bites its own tail, coming full circle, creating a sort of spiral. Deep. Are we good? We're good? Okay, bye. Whoa. The source physics going crazy. Okay. And here we are at the very beginning of the game. The so-called cycle has now happened. So what they want you to do is to play through the game, I think, another 2 times. So I played through, I got the Rimina ending. You can take a route with your mentor, and you can take a route where you side with the Federation. And if you do play through the game entirely for 3 whole runs, you can unlock the true ending. I will not do that. I will never do that. I think this game is pretty sick for the most part. The first 4 stages were all like really fucking cool, and I can see like those stages being the source of a lot of inspiration for other games that have come afterwards. The back half, especially um, that Mars stage, were really, really not enjoyable. Um, and I couldn't be paid to do those again. But that said, I still feel pretty net positive on this. I don't know how good the writing in this actually is or isn't, just due to how obviously like rough the translation is. Like, was all like the edgy stuff? I mean, it's an edgy looking game. It's an edgy game. Like, it's fine. But like, was all the hyper edgy stuff there in the original French, or did like somebody on the team or somebody they hired just get like really zealous with the gamer language and like it ended up coming off that way? I'm not really sure. And I don't really know if there's an answer out there because there's not actually a ton of mm, coverage that I've seen for this game, like on the usual suspect places like YouTube. Um, Probably if like I sought out like a Discord or something, I would find some maybe more of the deep lore as to like how much was compromised in the translation from French to English or not. But the cycle of guilt there took its toll on me. So I'm gonna cut out. I really appreciate anybody who swung by, especially anybody who stuck around when I was like losing my mind at various points of this game. But yeah, I agree, Kobe. It was actually cool to finally like crack into this enigma of a game that's been like standing at my periphery for so long. And I'm really excited to try. Um, it's in early access, but to try a game called Peripeteia, which is like heavily based off of this, but with a much more anime blame, uh, city focused look seeming approach. Um, they went into early access. Oh gosh, I think this earlier this year. Um, Maybe late last year. I can't really remember. But like this whole playthrough has just been in service of like having a accurate historical context for when I crack into that, because normally I don't mess with early access, but that game looks too good not to try even in its early stage. So I'll probably be streaming that sooner rather than later. Um, but for next time, I'll probably go back to Kingsfield unless I just something possesses me to go on a different path. But again, thanks y'all, and have a good rest of your evening. I'm not kidding. I really hated that Mars stage though.